My friends, there comes a moment in every life when the world knocks a little louder, when time moves a little faster, and when the future demands a little more courage from us than we expected. We imagine that tomorrow will wait patiently, that our dreams will hold their shape, that our opportunities will stay open like a door that never shuts. But life has its own rhythm. It rewards those who prepare, who practice, who sharpen the tools of the mind and the tools of the heart. And today I want to speak to you about 5 skills, 5 powerful abilities you must learn before it's too late, because the truth is simple. The future doesn't wait, it moves, and you must move with it. The first skill is the discipline of learning how to think clearly in a noisy world. We live in an age where opinions fly faster than facts, where everyone claims certainty, and where emotions can drown out reason. But progress has never been built on confusion. It has always been built on clarity, on the courage to pause, to breathe, and to separate what is true from what is simply loud. Clear thinking is not a gift, it is a practice. It is the ability to slow down when the world is speeding up, to question your assumptions, to listen deeply, and to stand on the solid ground of truth, even when the crowd pulls you toward distraction. Without clear thinking, every decision becomes a gamble. With it, every step becomes intentional, and when your decisions are intentional, your life becomes a story you shape, not one that happens to you. The second skill is learning how to communicate with purpose. Because no matter who you are, no matter where you come from, your voice is your power. It is your bridge to influence, to connection, to leadership. Every relationship, every career, every opportunity is shaped by how you speak and how you listen. Communication is not about speaking more. It's about speaking with impact. It's about expressing your truth without fear and listening to others without judgment. It's about finding the words that move people, the tone that calms storms, and the respect that unlocks hearts. If you learn to communicate well, doors open, not because of luck, but because your voice becomes a force that others can trust, a light that others can follow. The third skill is learning how to manage your emotions before your emotions start managing you. Too many dreams are broken not by lack of talent, not by lack of opportunity, but by an untrained mind overwhelmed by fear, anger, doubt, or impatience. Emotions are powerful. They can lift you or they can bury you. Managing them does not mean suppressing them. It means understanding them, respecting them, guiding them. It means learning to stay calm when life gets loud, to stay grounded when pressure rises, and to stay hopeful when the world feels heavy. Emotional mastery allows you to respond instead of react. It helps you make wise decisions in difficult moments and protects your spirit in challenging times. And when you protect your spirit, you protect your future. The fourth skill is the art of adaptability, the ability to learn, unlearn, and relearn as the world changes around you, because the world is not slowing down. New technology arrives faster than old habits disappear. Entire industries rise and fall in the span of a decade, and if you stay still, you get left behind. Adaptability is the courage to let go of what no longer works, to embrace what is unfamiliar, to stretch yourself into someone wiser and stronger than before. It is about realizing that the most successful people are not the ones who know everything. They are the ones who are willing to learn anything. Adaptability turns uncertainty into opportunity. It turns challenges into stepping stones. And it ensures that no matter how the world shifts, you stay ready, relevant, and resilient. And then there is the fifth skill, the one that shapes all others, the skill of self-discipline, the quiet force that decides whether your dreams stay dreams or become reality. Self Discipline is not about perfection. It is about consistency. It is about choosing long-term growth over short-term pleasure, choosing focus over distraction, choosing commitment over excuses. Every great achievement in history rests on this foundation. Every success story is built not on inspiration alone, but on the daily decision to show up, to work, to keep climbing even when the mountain feels steep. Self-discipline is the engine of progress. Without it, talents sleep. With it, ordinary people do extraordinary things. It is the skill that holds your future together like a spine holds the body, and if you master it, you give yourself the power to become someone future generations will look to with respect. But these 5 skills are not learned in a day. They are practiced over a lifetime, and too often we tell ourselves, I'll start when things calm down, I'll learn when I have time, I'll grow when life becomes easier, but life rarely becomes easier. Responsibilities increase, challenges multiply, time doesn't slow down, it accelerates. The longer you wait, the heavier the weight becomes. That is why you must start now. You must sharpen your mind now. You must strengthen your voice now. You must train your emotions now. You must embrace adaptability now. You must commit to self-discipline now, because your future self is depending on the choices you make today. There is a truth we often forget. Nobody is coming to save us from our own delays. Nobody is coming to push us, to remind us, to force us to grow. That responsibility belongs to us alone, and that responsibility is also our greatest gift. Because when you decide to grow, when you decide to learn these skills before time demands them, you take ownership of your life. You step out of survival mode and into purpose. You stop drifting and start driving. And when you take the wheel of your life with both hands, you discover that you are capable of far more than you ever imagined. You may feel behind. You may feel late. You may feel like the world has already moved past you. But hear this clearly, you are not late. You are right on time. If you decide to begin now, it is never too late to shape your mind. It is never too late to strengthen your voice. It is never too late to rise above your emotions, to adapt to new realities, to build discipline brick by brick until your foundation becomes unshakable. The only thing that makes it too late is waiting. So I ask you, not as a speaker, not as a mentor, but as someone who believes deeply in the potential you carry, make this moment the turning point. Make this the moment you stop postponing your future. Make this the moment you choose growth over comfort, courage over hesitation, purpose over distraction. Life will not wait. But if you rise, if you commit to these skills, if you give your best energy to learning and becoming, then you will not simply survive the future. You will shape it. And when that day comes, when you look back on this moment, you will say to yourself, that was the day I chose to change. That was the day I chose to grow. That was the day I claimed my future with both hands. Because the truth is simple. The future belongs to those who prepare. And if you prepare, if you commit, if you master these 5 skills before the world demands them, then no matter what challenges come your way, you will stand ready, confident, and unbreakable. There comes a moment in every person's life when the world around them seems fixed, familiar, predictable. The routines feel comfortable, the expectations of society feel solid, and the voices around them repeat the same message. Stay where you are, do what everyone else does, follow the path that has already been walked 1,000 times. But deep inside, a different voice whispers, a voice that says your life could be more, your abilities could stretch further, your potential could grow beyond the boundary of the ordinary. This inner voice does not shout, it nudges. It pushes you to imagine a version of yourself you have not yet become. Yet the moment you begin to listen to it, You face the resistance of the world, the fear of change, the pressure of comfort, and the weight of expectations. And in that moment, courage becomes the single greatest skill you can possess. The courage to change your life, even when everything around you tells you to stay the same. Change does not happen in silence. It demands a decision. It demands a shift in thinking, a willingness to disrupt the patterns that have kept you safe but small. Many people never experience the life they are capable of living simply because they fold under the pressure of conformity. They grow up in environments where doubt is inherited, where dreams are viewed as luxuries, where ambition is dismissed as arrogance, and where stability is valued more than growth. But economic destiny is shaped by moral, cultural, and institutional choices. And those choices begin with the individual. The moment you decide to rise, the moment you choose to break a pattern, you begin rewriting the economic, emotional, and generational future of your life. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to move forward despite fear. Every major shift in someone's life begins with an uncomfortable step. The student who decides to pursue a skill instead of wasting time. The worker who chooses to start a new venture instead of complaining. The dreamer who wakes up early every day to build something meaningful while others sleep. People see the results, but they rarely see the courage behind the scenes, the private battles, the late night doubts, the moments when quitting felt easier than continuing. Courage is the invisible foundation beneath every visible achievement. It is the quiet declaration that your past does not have the authority to limit your future, but courage becomes even more important when your environment discourages growth. Sometimes the people who love you the most can limit you unintentionally. They have small dreams, small fears, small expectations. They believe they are protecting you when they tell you to stay where it's safe. They believe they are guiding you when they warn you not to take risks. But greatness was never born in